I have a few problems with this footage. First of all, what most people don't know is that NASA released a simulated view image composite of the expected epic images a while ago. I think it looks more real than the actual footage. The camera is pretty close to the Earth and the Moon while the Sun is a much bigger distance away. By looking at the terminator line and hotspot, we can conclude the Sun must be somewhere behind the camera, a tiny bit to the left, so the Moon should cast a shadow onto the Earth. We always see the same side of the Moon from Earth, so the Moon should rotate with the Earth. The time lapse is taken over a period of 5 hours, but the clouds hardly change. Let's try to zoom in on some. This NASA picture shows the difference in size between the Earth and the Moon. The Moon is 27% the size of Earth. The red circle is 27% the size of the Earth, but the camera is closer to the Moon. I tried to simulate this in 3D software, but the sizes and distances are too absurd. The Discover satellite, formerly known as Triana, was originally developed as a NASA satellite proposed in 1998 by Al Gore. The purpose was to provide a live view from the Earth over the Internet. Later the Bush administration put the project on hold. The $100 million satellite remained in storage until November 2008. In 2011 Obama secured funding, and in 2013 NASA cleared SCOVR targeting an early 2015 launch.
What was the condition of the Discover spacecraft after sitting in storage for so long?
The Discover spacecraft was in great shape. It was stored in a clean room all this time, so it was protected, and the instruments were under a purge at this time. So the spacecraft was in what I'd call pristine condition, and I think Dr. Vols mentioned that once we pulled it out of storage and did a complete assessment of all of the systems, we actually then started tearing down and refurbishing some of those systems that we felt needed to be upgraded from the technology that was originally in there. But overall, it was in great shape.
Bill Harwood, CBS News, with two questions. One on the camera. I'm just curious, so much time has gone by, and, everybody knows how cameras advance, and, you buy one at your local store, and it's ever more sophisticated. I mean, I guess what I'm asking is this old technology? In other words, I'm trying to figure out if when the public looks at a picture of the Earth from this camera, are they going to be wowed, or are they going to say, well, that's just whatever? I'm just trying to get a sense of the camera. That's the first question.
Well, I don't know. I think they'll probably be wowed, but when the camera was originally developed, it was cutting-edge technology at that time. And as we've mentioned, when Discover was brought on board here to do this new mission, the instruments were assessed and torn down and looked at the technology. We wanted to be cost-effective on what we were doing for this mission. And so looking at the technology in the camera, it's still very good technology. It might not be cutting edge like today, but the electronics are good, the optics are good. So yes, I think the Epic camera is in good shape, and I don't consider it old technology. It's refurbished, and I think the pixels that are going to be in the views are going to be excellent.
Secondly, what Bill said about the scientists and engineers in NASA and NOAA, and some of their colleagues in the Air Force as well, have been steadfast in making it possible for this mission to come off. Some of the scientific teams, people don't know this story, but some of these scientific teams have worked on a volunteer basis for 14 years since it was originally canceled, literally, because they believe in it that much. Yes, the constant ability to see the Earth whole, fully sunlit, every single day, the opportunity for every man, woman, and child who lives on the Earth to see, if they wish, their own home in the context of the whole, can add to our way of thinking about our relationship to the Earth. And of course, the Earth's ecosystem, principally the climate balance, but other dimensions of it as well, are now threatened as never before. So mobilizing the general public will to put pressure on political and governmental leaders in every nation to take action to save the future of human civilization is one of the principal missions here.
Why does the moon have a green shadow outline? Why are there no stars? Why is the moon not glowing like we see at full moon? I tried to make it look more real. Here is what NASA says about this 17-year-old EPIC camera. The color images of Earth from EPIC are generated by combining 3 separate images that create a photographic quality image. These images show the effect of sunlight scattered by air molecules, giving the images a bluish tint. The EPIC team is now working on a rendering of these images that emphasizes land features and removes this atmospheric effect. In the meantime at NASA,
Time to see where our curiosity will take us.